importance
to bring 2020
importance in the grand scheme of things.
To bring it up, that it was spearheaded.
It wasn't just
by
a Gen Z thing.
It was spearheaded. It was literally called the Sorosuke generation for a reason, sir. It was. Why? Because we got on the street and we said that we are going to. I remember I don't want to make this political. Hi guys, my name is Omobolawa Olawure.
My name is Samuel Chinedu Eze.
My name is Oyeniro Olutayo.
I work in a media firm and I've been in the industry for about 3 years.
I'm a media enthusiast, media consultant. I do everything from the value chain of media production.
I am a director of operations for a media company, and I have been dragged here to give my 2 cents on millennials and Gen Z.
So some of my challenges working with millennials in the workplace is that we are different. Even people like very close to millennials, you would even find like there's a disconnect.
Most times, the Gen Zs around in my place of work, they don't really want to come in and contribute. They just want to be tired, and because everywhere is rigid. But when you start, for example, if we start mentioning names, say, okay, you come in and what do you think about this? They shared some very beautiful ideas.
I haven't really have like a very distinct challenge working with these two personalities, or as you guys would call it, generations. I've not really seen something alarming or something out of this world that I would not point to and say, okay, this person behaved like this because he or she is a Gen Z, and this person behaved like this because he or she is a millennial.
Working with millennials also differs based on like environment and how open-minded they are. Because my old office, I found that those people, they just wanted to do things their way and they were not ready to adapt.
They actually think very fast, and their brain actually functions very, on the higher scale of speed. But it's just that most times, that sometimes is actually becoming the downside, because they feel like whatever we need, we can actually get online. We have internet at our disposal. There's nothing we need that we can actually get. So that makes it look like we have nothing to teach them.
I've seen millennials call the bluff of their bosses, like straight up. I'm not going to take it. You can't speak to me like that. You should respect me. Respect is reciprocal. Yes, I've seen that play out.
Rules in the workplace and such. As a wise man once said, rules are meant to be broken. Wink, wink. Please don't fire me.
They don't want you to drop a structure and say, we must do this. That's putting that rigidity to whatever you're saying or whatever you're doing is where an average Gen Z finds it difficult.
I've come across a few Gen Zs that will call your bluff as well. It happens in whatever generation. I've worked with a Gen Z who once told me that, boss, you can't come 1 second or 1 minute late to a meeting you fixed for 1 minute earlier.
Anyways, when I just started working, I'm not going to even lie. Like, those rules were, they were hard. What do you mean? You have to tell me when my lunch is. I can't just walk up. I can't just be bored at work and just say, you know what? I'll see you guys later. Damn, that's tough.
With this mindset, you tend to break a lot of rules because organizations, families, companies, get to stay as long as they do because they have some set of rules. If they just go by anything goes, trust me, you will not even meet that company in the first place to work in.
One big headache is some Gen Zs have this mindset of, I don't understand you, I am the way I am, while some are actually really open-minded.
Like I actually said before, most times, if you talk about rigidity in a place of work, once it is time for break, you need to see how these guys storm out of their offices. Like, they literally storm out. Like, it's 1 o'clock, everybody is ready to go, and they're out. like me, sometimes if I've not actually done what I'm supposed to do, if I've not concluded on what I'm supposed to do, it's always difficult for me to even get up to say I want to go have my lunch.
I'm Bolawa.
Yeah, I'm Sammy.
You know.
What is going on?
Okay. I guess you can do the. Okay.
Yeah, so,
I didn't know that
anyone
people still
extend it like
such grip. Wow. Okay. So why is your generation so hung up on respect and petty things like wearing the correct outfit? What is the correct outfit to work?
Can you sleep with your suit on?
Maybe I'm the kind of person that likes my suits.
Then you need to have an evaluation.
Evaluation of what?
Medical evaluation.
People should be allowed to be themselves.
See, you can't go to a wedding with your slip on.
People wear slip-ons to
If they
weddings
try,
these
they will
days.
be handcuffed
These
immediately. Which days? Where? Who? How?
Somewhere. My problem is that the millennials and baby
And
boomers.
I heard you talk about respect.
Yes, you guys really
you
like
have
it.
to. It's normal.
It's normal.
Respect in our climb. It's not like you guys would say earned.
It is earned. Respect is absolutely earned.
I already earned respect as your senior. Elder. Yes. Sorry, your earrings off. I know it's part of your thing. It's part of you guys. You guys are
I know that you meant that as a sorry. We are very what?
On
what? On what?
Don't worry.
On what? I'm sure that when you were growing up, people were talking about your hair that it was too much. Because I'm sure they'll be like, no, why is your hair like that? Please what?
Like
Please
we were saying,
what?
respect is actually not supposed to be earned.
It's not?
Yes.
It
If I
shouldn't
would
be
want
given
to
to
earn your
anybody.
respect, then I would as well as stay for the next 10 years.
You don't
trying
have to do
prove
too
you
much.
that
All you have to do is
deserve
be
to respect
yourself.
me.
No. All you have to do is be
See,
yourself.
and this is the same energy you guys bring up to play when you have things like people coming to say, I'm a baddie, I'm this one. They could just want to be unruly and indisciplined. So how do you intend to tell anybody that you're under anybody's control with not having to understand that respect is something that you naturally should give to people that are older than you, not just anybody. You give to everybody, yes. But people that are kind of older than you, you have to respect them.
Respect based on age. As if they are, so are you telling me that there are no older people that are stupid and dumb?
So stupid and dumb would mean they would have come to you. There would have been a dealing between you and them. So that's what in your right, in your own senses and right comes to say, oh, they are stupid and dumb. But see them, they don't think or feel they are stupid and dumb. So it's you actually being very disrespectful to think them to be stupid and dumb.
One thing a millennial is going to do is fight for respect till his last breath. No, I respect that. No, it's good. Anyways, you guys are very archaic.
We archaic?
Yeah.
We are not archaic.
Yeah.
You guys actually kind of borrow this thing
from you,
swag from us, but you just,
we borrowed this swag from them.
You just want to make it look like, oh, we are all that internet.
We actually are.
Everything.
We actually are.
Hold your peace. We'll come. We don't need anything from you guys. We're going to
Do we though? Do we though?
No, you do. The truth is that you actually do.
We do.
Whatever you're doing right now, you guys copied it from the Millennials.
But we are doing it on a better,
you
bigger
decided
level.
to just go blow everything out and don't care about anything. That is the difference between our generation and yours.
So your point is that we are doing everything on a bigger and a better level.
It's not a bigger.
That we learn from you.
No. Don't get it wrong. It's not on a bigger and a better level. You guys don't care about anything. You guys just.
We do care about some things. We do. We just do not care about the same things that you guys care about. That's the problem. And you guys are so worried about the fact that we do not care about the things you care about. And people are allowed to evolve. Why can't you guys just move on to our side? Why can't you see things through our lenses? Maybe these things have passed. Maybe these cultures that you guys hold on to, they are too. They are not useful in the grand scheme of things.
You can't say they are not useful.
They are.
They are very useful. The truth is that if sorry, what's your name again?
Okay, Bolawa.
So sorry.
Bolawa.
Right. I didn't mean to do that. It's slipped my mind. So the thing
Old
is,
people, that's how they do. They forget things easily.
see, okay.
They're like that.
Shades. Yeah, it's fine. Now, what I'm saying is this. Look at your name, Omobolawa. You should have been answering Pinky or Funky.
I mean, if my parents
or
wished
Jazzy
it,
Pinky.
Jazzy Pinky
That's what we're
is a
saying.
vibe.
That's what we are saying. This culture thing, if we've thrown it out of the window and we decide to say, we can call you brown sugar, melanin brown. By now, you would have no identity. Your identity is very important. And I think this Gen Z thing that is actually flying around, it's more of a social profiling and programming. Why do you guys like or love money so much? Like you prioritize money over, I'll go back to respect, over self-respect. You prioritize money over the love of family. You know, if I don't have money to give you as your uncle and I want to advise you, and you have one Yahoo boy somewhere there that's ready to buy you an iPhone 11, 12, 13 and the young Pro Max, you'll be ready to kick me to the curb and not listen to me.
That is not true. That's a stereotype. But I would say that we inherited a world that is like so expensive. Cost of living has never been this high.
Sorry, are you guys the only one in this world?
Yes, but this is my first time as an adult. When you came into adulthood, you probably came into like a softer adulthood.
Really?
You could buy egg for like what? 2 eggs for 20 naira. I'm buying 1 egg for 200.
So let me give you an example. As at the time when this phone came into became popular in Nigeria, you know, back then it was very, very difficult for you to afford a minute phone call, except you guys are really well to do. Because as at that time, a minute phone call was about 500 naira, a minute phone call. And it wasn't for everybody or anybody. You know, so before you get a phone, except you're really, really well to do, you're really, really wealthy. You know, let's assume I'm talking about as at that particular time that phone came out. I've started working. My salary was about 3,500 naira and the phone was about 35,000 naira. A Nokia.
But money was what's more.
So that's what we're talking about right now.
500 naira probably got you to like a lot. I get my salary and after a week, I'm done. Like, you can afford food without your.
So that's what I'm saying. You get your salaries and after a week you're done.
Yes.
Because that culture of being not respect. Let me not put respect.
It doesn't have anything to do with respect.
So I'm coming.
These
That
are just
culture of actually being responsible. You guys don't try to practice it. You don't want to be responsible and you don't want to have to be accountable. So that's why as that money is coming in, it's
because
like
things are expensive. Prices are going through.
For everybody. Gen Z, Millennial, Gen X,
you guys had a
boomers,
soft landing.
Silent generation and all.
You guys had a soft landing. Your generation, when you were my age, you could get place to live. I'm sure that you were living alone without your 3,500 naira. Why? Because you could afford it. I cannot even think of renting my own place. If I want to get a good place, I cannot even think about it. Why? We inherited the worst one, and we inherited your choices. You guys were voting bad leaders. Why? Because of hierarchy, because of respectability. He's my fellow Yoruba man, so I will vote for him. These values that in the long run do not make sense at all. Like, why are you telling me that, okay, we have 3 candidates, and you're telling me that because somebody is Yoruba, this person is the right person to go, or somebody is Igbo, is your Kingsman. Kingsman, look at his resume. Look, like, millennials are just hung up on like a lot of things that do not matter in the long run.
But the thing is, yes, you can actually look at these things, these factors as the issues with millennials, right? But Gen Zs over the long run also have not contributed anything to it. They are just being, when it comes to the importance in the grand scheme of things,
to bring it up that it was spearheaded.
It wasn't just
by
a Gen Z.
It was spearheaded. It was literally called the Sorosuke generation for a reason, sir. It was. Why? Because we got on the street and we said that we are going to stop. I remember when I don't want to make this political, but when it started, what's wrong with these people? All these young children, all these people safe, what are they doing? Because we chose to take a stand. And everybody predicted that it was going to end the way it was. Because they were like, oh, we've been there now. When Abiola was there, we protested. He won't walk. And it was just like, you guys should help us change history, not tell us that history is going to repeat itself. That's just bad bellyism. You guys don't even trust us.
That's not true. We were at the back of this whole when you guys started. I could remember vividly what happened. Yes, I could remember.
Mothers were locking their kids in
the house because they knew that immediately they step out, they will go and do overdo, and it will become
what is overdoing?
Okay, so
literally describe what overdoing.
Okay, now the thing is, we understand the landscape we actually live in, or we find ourselves in. So we know mothers, for example, understand what happens when things like this actually happen, because they know the Gen Zs will actually not be able to listen to say, okay, yes, we want to take this any other way, rather than going all out, probably causing mayhem, which was what some foresaw and tried to stop their children from actually going out. And we saw what happened. A lot of people were killed.
People were killed. And then mothers were like, yeah, we said it. So we told you people, no, we are trying to better the country. This thing was not even for a selfish reason at all. Nobody was trying to get private gains or for themselves. It was altruistic. The movement was altruistic. Instead of saying that, oh yeah, so we were there in Abiola's time, we were there in Abacha's time. Everybody should have taken to the street. Where were the millennials? Where were Gen X? Where were the baby boomers? You guys are too laid back.
No,
you are too laid back.
Okay, so at this point, no. The thing is, you guys have actually, you've on that part, I give it.
Oh, you give it to us.
No.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
On that part, I give it to you guys. You guys actually did something that was
validation feels so nice right now.
Okay.
It feels so nice.
So that's the thing. You always know how to rub it in, and that is horrible. That's
validation
terrible.
Is amazing right now.
That doesn't really stop my point earlier on, which is you guys don't. For example, you don't have a proper work-life balance. And that is why even our parents, we that are parents even in these times, would find it difficult to trust that your decision, you'll be able to make the right decisions, especially when you're left out by yourself. So that's the thing. That. So for example, you're going out to probably have a protest. We know that if it is the millennials or Gen X, they will get to a point where they say this thing at this point is going to get bloody, and they understand. Now it is for you to sit down, and that is where Gen Zs have not been able to put it together, to sit down and calculate the cost. Can we actually see this thing through? Because if you're looking at the NSAS thing, where it pains me is that with that sacrifice, it really didn't lead to any revolution that will bring about any substantial change.
Because of the millennials.
It's not the millennials.
Because this thing happened.
Was not properly calculated.
We had people doubting it. It didn't happen. It's a lie. We had somebody go on live doing the entire thing, and we had people still come out and tell us that it did not happen. The gaslighting was to our face. They called us unruly, like, oh, those kids, they were just doing rubbish. It was too much. Like, it was to a point that the October 2020 scenario and the election last year is enough to make anybody just say that, you know what, Nigeria's politics or whatever, I'm done with it. These people are not taking us.
Well, we're not talking about politics right now. We're talking about
obviously
work-life balance, and you're actually trying to.
Of course, let's move away from that. Nigerian politics is just it's a whole lot. But you guys, you say, oh, you guys have work-life balance. You guys work in a place for 20 years at a stretch.
Yes, that's you being patient.
And then you be loyal. You say, oh, you're paying your dues. You're doing that. And more often than not, these places do not respect you. At the end of the day, your pension, especially the government, the pension is not paid. You're not promoted as is. And in most workplaces now, they'll bring a younger person to replace you. All that experience, all that pandering to the hierarchy, towing the line, blah blah blah, gone. Meanwhile, I could build my own thing. Maybe I say I want to be selling wigs. I could build my own things, and within, let's say, a space of 5 years, with proper investments and streamlining, I'm okay. I'm my own boss. Nobody's telling me when to work. Nobody's telling me when to do anything. It's beautiful for you to say yes, you want to work and be your own boss. And you can't also say that it's not just about
millennials that work probably in a government setting and don't have other businesses. It could actually be either millennials or Gen Z. Now the thing is, for Gen Zs to start, and you can't tell me that the most successful businesses are that of Gen Zs. Come on, wake up.
We are doing pretty
Wake
well.
up. How are you guys the most successful businesses?
We are doing pretty
Count
well.
3 businesses that are big and that are owned by Gen Zs.
Gen Z.
Don't come here with Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg is
Start from your Jerusalem, please.
Jerusalem, okay. The owner of Paystack, is it not a Gen Z?
We are talking about Dangote for $10.
Dangote.
We are talking about Cosmos Maduka. You're talking about the Young Shagro Motors.
We know that.
And where would you want to?
These people are in.
So this business you're talking about are businesses that has run for years. People carefully sit down, take proper valuation of. So that's where Gen Zs want to start a business. Oh, this business is not booming, it's not bringing them money. Boom, I'm out. See, it's not like it's something bad. If you want to do business as a Gen Z person, it's a good thing. If you want to work in the civil sector, also as a Gen Z person, it's a good thing. Okay. But the thing is for you to sit down, plan how you want your life to run. It's not always about the good things of life. Like, oh, I want to get the Ferraris, I want to drive this, I want to do this, I want what they're saying.
I would also like to bring attention to the fact that we do not have the infrastructure. Policies are going to stress you. You have competitors. If I say that I want to start making cement now, do you think like somebody like the person that has the monopoly on cement, would it not frustrate me? As this, you'll be like, who is this young person that is trying to come into my industry?
Definitely is going to happen, and that's not just because it's a millennial or Gen X or a baby boomer, but because that's the loss of business. If you're actually doing business, whether you're Gen Z, whether you're millennials, whatever you have, as long as you don't carefully sit down to plan it, they will frustrate you. It's not my business thing.
So we should put into account how you guys do not want us to grow. Okay, noted. You guys also seem to like Facebook a lot. The fake information on that Facebook.
We don't just like Facebook. We like Twitter.
You guys like anywhere that you can make a trend and just make up news of whatever. They are always arguing.
So how about you guys liking just where you go and twerk and dance?
We do not twerk. We do not
Instagram.
Twerk.
The social media platform that you guys like must carry video. If you must go there and show yourself.
Because we are visual beings. We are visual beings. We like to see stuff. Like, I don't even use like traditional streaming networks anymore. I'm always on YouTube. YouTube has all the information.
So that's what I'm saying. The thing is, we don't get to on serious platforms. Sorry. You might actually say Facebook.
You guys
Facebook is still the father and mother of
fake
all
news.
You guys. No, of all you guys.
Fake news, right?
Because it started all. I know you will not even know Yahoo and Yahoo Messenger.
I'm
sorry.
After
that, you started hearing about Facebook. Facebook is their granddaddy. Is their daddy.
And do you guys not think it's time to move past this?
You can't. That's the thing with us. We are loyal.
Are you one of those people that send BCs on WhatsApp? You definitely are. They love their BCs broadcast. They heard that 5G is the reason why tomato is not growing. You guys love fake information, and we're always trying to tell you guys that we, the new generation, we are here to educate you, evolve with us, grow with us. But you guys say no.
We are trying to just help you guys not to crash, because your evolution speed can actually just lead you to space, and before you know, we are trying to just drag you down.
So we are moving at a fast rate.
The truth is that to an extent, I must give some level of kudos to you guys, because
thank you.
You have very, very fast brain. Like, your brains are very big.
Of course we do.
You know, but it's not at the speed.
I think that you guys are just not used
carelessness.
to the speed.
Okay, so I'm actually bothered with the carelessness at which you guys live your life.
Then guide. Like, why don't guide? Why?
So that's what we're trying to do, but you guys are not giving us the space to do that. You're trying to already shield yourself before even meeting us, before allowing us to come to your world. You want to build that fence, and it's not letting us get to you.
Most people from Millennials.
So I'm trying to tell you that there's a step or steep in front of you. If you walk like this, you will fall down. And you're telling us, hey, hold your peace, please. I don't need your, like the way you guys do it. And
Like the no.
so
Do you have it now? Yeah, I think you should have gotten it. Let me teach you.
okay. All right.
Are you sure? Okay.
So I think I've actually come to a point where the truth is that we actually have to disagree to agree.
Yes, definitely.
You know, and from all of this, I would say I've been able to see a thing or two from what you've said, from some of the pointers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we actually we own up.
Oh, that's
We own up.
nice.
We agree
Nice to
when we
see.
know that. But the thing is, I would tell you a little of some of the things actually I've been able to go through my work in this, planet that we call Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing is, at some point I was also at this age bracket, and there were a lot of things that I did very wrong.
Okay.
That if I happen to relive my life again, I would understand that they don't function that way. And that is the same thing we're actually trying to say. I'm trying to say all these things so that I'll be able to shed light on the blind spot that I'm actually seeing you walk right into.
That's actually so
get,
nice.
So you actually don't get to make the same mistakes that I have made.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Right now, you mocking me.
I'm not. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I do think that we can agree to disagree, and the world is changing, and it would really be helpful if we had like the older generation come together and join us to like see through our lenses, not see through, oh, he was like this when I was there, and he used to be like this. That's how we used to do it. Like we could learn, evolve, and like grow.
Although we are not actually coming to join you guys. We are calling you guys to come in and let's have this round table where you guys will see from our point of view and we'll see from your point of view, and we all come to agree that it can actually work this way, so you guys can be a bit more serious, so the society will actually respect you.
All right, let's try this one more time. Goes like this, then up, down. You get it.
Okay, so what about just straightforward?
It's too boring. Nobody does that anymore. It's too boring.
Jersey people.